to Would I Lie to You, the show with naked truths and well-dressed lies. On David Mitchell's team tonight, from Loose Women, a singer who came third on the X Factor and went on to make an absolute fortune for Simon Cowell, it's Stacey Solomon. And here to grab tonight's show firmly by the consonant, vowel, consonant, consonants from Countdown is Susie Dent. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a man who cried when he won Strictly. I did too. I had a tenner on Ed Balls. It's Ole Aduba. And a comedian who in 1993 starred in The Smell of Reeves and Mortimer. These days, that smell, of course, is a mixture of Werther's Originals and gin. It's Bob Mortimer. We begin, as always, with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with, and it's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Susie, you're first up.
OK. My dad once broke my leg during a particularly vigorous bout of gargalesis.
Lee, I can guess your first question.
So, what does the word dad mean? So, go on, what is gargalesis?
Gargalesis is very heavy tickling.
Oh.
Did you call it roughhousing? We used to call it roughhousing, as well as gargalesis, obviously.
You call it roughhousing?
Yeah.
That's like where I used to live.
Talk us through the incident, then. How did it happen?
Well, I don't like tickling at all.
Well,
the
you
heavy
wouldn't now,
kind,
would you?
Or the light kind, which is called kinesmesis.
It's called what?
Kinesmesis.
Did you just say the same way backwards? You did that way through kinesmesis.
Anyway, gargalesis is the really heavy kind.
Are you... Sorry, did your family make these words up for fun, or are these actual words in the dictionary?
These are actual words, yeah.
Oh, OK.
In the dictionary.
So, there he was.
So there he was.
Your dad was tickling you where?
On the landing.
How old were you, Susie?
I was 7.
7 years of age.
How old was your dad at this time?
My dad would have been, I don't know.
Oh, you forgot you do the words, not the maths, don't you? Do you want to phone Rachel and get back to me?
And so I, just because I absolutely hate tickling, was desperate to get away and went to move off, and in doing so kind of left my leg behind.
Which leg was it, Susie?
It was my left leg, and it's still ever so slightly crooked.
Is it?
Yeah.
You were tapping your right leg before.
Yes, it was. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I mean, you do legs left and right. It just, you know.
So what do you think, Lee? Is that the truth?
This is what might have happened. They might have given her a card with a word on, knowing she's a wordsmith.
Yeah.
And then she's gone, right, I better give a meaning to this word quickly. Yeah. I'll say tickling.
Well, I'll tell you what. Because Susie was coming on the show, we have got a dictionary.
Ah.
So...
And is this cheating? Are we allowed to do this?
I'm allowed to do whatever I want. Susie, would you spell it for me? It's the wrong way up. Would you spell it for me, please?
Good job you put those glasses on.
I'll never forget the day. There. How do you spell it?
G-A...
G, right, give me a minute.
R-G...
G-A-R-G...
A-L...
G-A-R-A-L.
G-A-R-G-A-L.
I've got G-A... What? Would you... Let me say it. I've got G-A-R,
OK.
and then... Right.
Oh, my God, it's like trying to get my dad to write an email.
No, it's not. It's seriously not in here. G-A-R, it goes from garfish to gargani, which is a small duck.
Oh, yeah.
OK, so we've got a problem here, haven't we? Because we found out that the word doesn't exist.
You said G-A-R-G-A-L.
It's a small dictionary.
It's not a small dictionary, it's huge. So, what's it going to be?
I'm totally confused on this one.
I'm lying now, I think.
You're a liar now?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, based on the wrong leg, this strange word, 2 strange words. Not for me.
So we say lie.
Well,
say
for
lie.
me, Lee, yeah.
So lie?
Lie?
Lie.
We're going lie.
It's a lie. Susie, truth or lie?
It is, in fact...
Yeah. true. Susie did once break her leg after her dad tickled her. Bob, you're up next.
Ooh. For the past 15 years, I have performed my own dentistry.
David's team.
So,
Give us a big grin.
It could be true.
I know that you're implying I'm a bad dentist.
No, because even very, very, very good dentists sometimes get someone else to do their teeth. And by sometimes, I of course mean always.
How do you do that? Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Well, no, the key to it is I don't do extractions. I haven't had to. I haven't.
Fillings?
I do fillings. I do fillings, crown replacement. I repair bridges. Specifically, I don't do, so don't ask, Stacey. I don't do implants. I don't do root
Do you
canal.
drill?
I do have a drill I use.
You have to do a filling, you've got to drill it out first, haven't you?
Exactly, yeah.
Do you use local anaesthetic?
Yeah.
No need.
No need.
No need.
Why? Because it's not true.
The situation in my mouth is I have one very long piece of teeth, that white bit there. That's
Yeah.
all one piece, yeah?
What?
One piece. Made to look like many teeth.
Oh, I see. So that's false teeth.
Yes.
OK.
Either end of this, I have two, what you call crowns, yeah? Right at the end. At the bottom, I have my own teeth here. As my dentist says, my bottom one's a poppadom colour, yeah? And my top one's are pilo rice.
Who said that?
My dentist.
So this was some time ago?
No. David,
15 years.
I perform my own dentistry.
Yeah.
There's no exclusivity there.
You still have a dentist,
Yes.
but you just don't let him do all the stuff.
Yes.
Why is your mouth in such a state?
I used to have 17 sugars in a cup of coffee or tea.
17?
17, yeah.
17 in a mug?
Yes. If I had 18, it's too sweet for me. So the crowns would come off. I'd go to the dentist, yeah? He'd charge me 400 quid, yeah? To put them back in. And it's outrageous. And I heard this magic word. I heard him say to his dental nurse, Fuji 9. Fuji 9. And I became aware that this Fuji 9, it's actually a luting cement, which means you can use it.
Are you sure he wasn't halfway through a Japanese football result?
You can actually use it mixed 1-to-1, the liquid and the powder. It's a cement, yeah? Mixed 2-part liquid.
Yeah.
Then it becomes more malleable for fillings. I found a way via my TV work to get hold of some Fuji 9. Once you have Fuji 9,
Why could you
are a dentist.
So what equipment do you have then?
All I have is my Fuji 9 with its little orange spoon, with a bigger end and a littler end.
For the different amounts, depending on whether you want the 50-50 or the 2-to-1.
That's Fuji 9.
Yeah.
It's all done for you. It's done for you.
It's magic. It's magic.
And then
It's magic.
It's like the cement is softer than your teeth, yeah? So I have a leather maker's drill, yeah?
A leather maker's drill?
Yes, a leather maker's drill, because that has sanding fitments to grind it down. You got to check your bite after you fix the crown. If you get it a bit wonky, your bite won't be right. So you have to file the Fuji down to, oh, that bite's nice now. That's nice.
The other thing you've got to check after doing your own dentistry is your mental health.
Do you not need one of those special lights?
Kitchen island. I've got a kitchen island. It's nice to have a kitchen island, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it has it's the only place with a big light over it. So my son has a PlayStation seat that's very low back like that. Yeah, it's a gamer's seat. And I put that on the kitchen island.
On the kitchen island.
Put it on the island.
Yeah.
So you're up high on the island.
Yes, because then that puts the lamp about there. And
So you're in a PlayStation gamer's seat.
Yes.
Balancing on... What's the surface of the kitchen island?
do you know, I think it's Corian. It's very nice. Corian was originally what was used for autopsy surfaces. Again, so...
Are you doing your own autopsies at home as well?
What to say?
Bob, the dog's dead. Bring it in.
So, if I was to say this, the hardest thing is there's somewhere to hold the mirror.
I think the hardest thing is to sell the story, Bob.
The most curved Indian instrument called a samashi or something. And if I put it next to me on my gaming thing, the curve of it, it's like a flute thing. The curve of it goes there, and I can put my mirror there like that. Got the light there, game thing.
Sorry, you hang the mirror on the end of a curvaceous Indian musical instrument.
Yes.
But this is very specific.
So what's it going to be?
There's a lot of detail.
Yeah.
If he was trying to make this story plausible, why would he say the way I set up the mirror is that I tie it to the end of an Indian musical instrument?
Do you remember Bob being on this show before?
Yes, and it's always true. It's true about the masks in Castle Douglas. It was true about him being able to tear an apple apart with his bare hands. It was true about the game in the gardens.
Well, look, whether or not it's true, and we don't know yet, don't try it at home.
Do you ever do extractions, Bob?
I've never done an extraction.
Because I genuinely had an extraction yesterday, look. You see it out there?
Oh, they've not used Fuji.
All right, so what's it going to be?
I think it's true.
You think it's what?
I think it's true.
So, Bob, is it the truth or is it a lie?
It is true.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, John. Susie, what is John to you?
This is John. He came to my rescue when I once got stuck in a tree.
Stacey, perhaps you'd like to explain how you know John.
This is John, and he once booked me to sing Happy Birthday to his tortoise.
And finally, David, what is your relationship with John?
This is John. He's the locksmith who came to rescue my locksmith after that locksmith got locked out of his van.
Lee, where do you want to start?
Susie, what were you doing up the tree?
Well,
I presume escaping your dad's tickles.
I was rowing.
Rowing in a tree?
No. In a boat on my own for one of the very first times, because I'd always been out with John, who was my rowing coach. And when you're rowing, of course, you have to go steer backwards. And I steered straight into a tree, and it was a tree that was overhanging the river. And I got my rowing jersey.
Call it a life jacket.
No, well, I didn't have a life jacket. It was just a rowing jersey.
A rowing jersey?
Yeah.
Did you have any sort of lifesaver on?
No.
Oh, dear, dear.
No. But I can swim.
I'll tell you what, if he really is your coach, then once this is over, I'll be having a pretty stern word with him.
So a little bit of branch snagged your top.
Yeah, but then it just dragged me into this labyrinth of branches.
Oh, so now you're lost in the branches.
So what happened?
John saw me, and then John is a very tough coach.
Quite quiet,
it's
isn't he?
tough love, and he's quite quiet. This is quite... He was shouting instructions as to how to get myself out, but I was in such a dither.
Really?
And so he walked a little bit down the bank towards me, continued to shout, and somehow... I think I took my jersey off, actually. And
It's
then
not a very
I
memorable
came back
story,
with
then,
one
is it?
oar. With
So,
one oar. I
Which
came
one? Well, I suppose either or.
back.
Did you... That's one for the countdown crowd.
Susie, how fast were you going down this river? Because
Really not very fast at all.
So-
But I just didn't steer properly, and I still have a little scar under my eye. Where
So you cut yourself there under the eye?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you have to go and get any surgery? Did you go round to Bob's for his... Bob Mortimer's
No, how
eye surgery?
No, that would be Fuji 6.
59.
OK, Lee, who would you like to question next?
OK. Stacey,
Yes.
remind us again, sorry.
John booked me to sing Happy Birthday for his tortoise.
Right. And was it the tortoise's birthday?
Yes. Why would I be singing Happy Birthday for the tortoise if it wasn't his birthday? My dad randomly met John, and my dad, being the crazy man that he is, he makes immediate friendships with people, and John had mentioned that his tortoise, Derek, was turning 60, and that he was a big fan.
60?
I know. I thought tortoises lived till like 100, so I didn't think it was a big deal for it to be 60. But he said that the tortoise was a big fan of mine and that he really wanted me to sing it. And my dad was like, you've got to start giving back to the community and doing nice things. So...
Were you booked professionally? Were you paid?
I was paid.
You were? That's your
not
dad's
really
version of giving back to the community. Is this before X Factor or after?
It was only about a year ago.
What was the party like? What was it? You arrived at the house, what happened?
I arrived there about 3:30, and Derek was potting around in the garden, happy as can be, and yeah, there must have been about 10 other people. He's
Who
not
were
a
these
popular
people?
tortoise. They were John's friends. But
John's got friends. That was the worst look I've ever been given on the show.
And did you sing unaccompanied, or was there some musical backing?
there was a conversation about doing it like Marilyn Monroe style, but I didn't feel comfortable doing it like that.
Would you sing it now for us?
If you did want to sing it...
Oh, good, you brought the tortoise's head.
Would you like to... You could imagine David is the tortoise, if you like.
Okay.
He could just sit there and look at you.
Derek?
I'm the tortoise.
Yes, you did...
He was a bit happier. It was his birthday. It's me.
Did you just say, it's me?
It's me.
Do you think he recognised you, the tortoise?
It's my biggest
Me
fan.
from X Factor.
Happy birthday to you, Derek. Happy birthday to you. Come on, Derek. Yeah, it was a lot like that. It was a lot like that.
So have you forgot the words?
No, I feel like this substitute for Derek is really not appreciating what I'm doing, and I don't.
I take acting very seriously. And I'm immersing myself in the role of a 60-year-old tortoise. And I believe this is how the tortoise will have behaved. You're telling me the tortoise was jumping up and wagging its tail. I'm sorry, I think we've left the
I was
fans of
there.
credibility.
All right, what about David? Remind us of your statement.
Yes, this is John. He's a locksmith that came to help my locksmith when that locksmith, had locked himself out of his van.
OK, so first of all, why did you employ a locksmith?
Because I couldn't get into my house.
Right. Because?
And it was an issue with the lock.
What was the issue with the lock?
My key had broken in
the lock?
In the lock.
You're now locked out.
Yeah.
So first of all, what do you do next?
I rang my wife.
Right. So you had your mobile, you phoned your wife, and you said, "Are you still doing the locksmith stuff, love?" I'm on a job, Dave. I'm on a job. I'll be round as soon as I can. Come out Friday, maybe Saturday, I can't promise.
I said, the key has snapped off in the lock. I believe, darling, that you have the number of a locksmith in the area, don't you?
So you call your wife, she
Yeah.
gives you the number, you phone a locksmith. So who was this first locksmith? What was his name?
Andrew.
Andrew the locksmith.
Your classic locksmith name, yeah?
Yeah. Andrew turned up, assessed the situation, and said it'd be no problem. We'll just need to, drill out the lock and replace it.
Yeah.
And then went back to his van, and lo and behold,
What?
he'd left the key in it, and he couldn't get in.
Wow. Now, I'm taking it he's got your wife's number as well. Right, so when Andrew came, how did he know that that little bit of key had broken off in the lock? Did you tell him?
Well, yes.
Yeah, did he
I
do
thought
it?
I'd give him a clue.
No.
So, I'll tell you what, I'll let you work this out for yourself. Show the broken off end of key. You try and get in.
How did he examine
Now you try and get in your own van. The whole thing to make Andrew seem like a failure. What are you? Can gain admittance nowhere.
Who did you phone next? What happens next?
I didn't phone.
Did...
Andrew phoned.
You almost looked at him then, didn't you?
I did look at him.
But he didn't phone him.
No,
He's the
didn't.
phonee,
Yeah.
not the phoner. I mean, he's literally the phonee.
Yeah.
If you're saying you know him. So... Another one for the countdown audience.
Yeah, Andrew, not John,
Yeah.
called his own company.
OK.
Yeah.
OK.
Which I thought was a good sign.
So John now turns up in the identical-looking van, because it's a company van, I assume. Mm-hmm. He said, like I was trying to trick you there.
Were you not?
No, I was just
you should try that.
So he turns up in a completely different van, right?
Yes, we couldn't turn up in the same van.
He turns up in a different...
In fact, no, what happened was, Andrew rang, John answered and said, well, funnily enough, I'm asleep in the van. I can open it from the inside.
So he turns up.
Yeah.
And how does he get him out of the van? Talk us through the process. I know he's a locksmith, but roughly what did he do?
I don't know.
Did
even
you watch?
roughly. No, I just stayed sitting on the bench by my front door.
You got a
looking
bench
at
by
my
your front door?
phone.
Bench?
By your front door.
Is that where you make people wait?
You're not benches by the front door.
I've wasted this brilliant nugget just mentioning in passing. This should have been on a card. I have a bench by my front door. Wow, a bench by your front door. A front door and a bench in the same universe next to each other.
I've never seen a bench by a front door.
This is annoying me, because I've been to your house and there was definitely not a bench. Are you getting this bench out just for special people? The amount of times I've knocked on your door and you've gone, sit on the floor and wait.
You have been to my house and there was a bench by the front door. You just didn't notice
Well,
it.
I'll tell you, after I went, I left and there isn't one now.
Yeah. I can't believe that a team of people, one of whom does his own dentistry on the top of a kitchen island with a mirror attached to an Indian wind instrument, can't believe that someone would have a bench next to a toilet.
All right, well, we need an answer. So, Lee's team, is John Susie's helpful hero, Stacey's party planner, or David's lock legend? What are you thinking, Bob? Who do you think it
Well,
is?
I'm thinking, is that man a tortoise owner? And I've said to myself, is he a locksmith? And I don't see it. That man's been in cold rivers. Look at him.
OK, we're going to have to go with Susie, aren't we? Because I can't see it being the other two. So it has to be Susie.
Going to say Susie?
Yes.
OK.
Yeah, for me, yeah.
John, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm John, and I rescued Susie when she got caught in a tree.
Yes, John is Susie's helpful hero. Thank you very much, John. Thank you. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Lee.
En route to a meeting at the BBC, I gave CPR to an OAP.
How old?
See.
Pardon?
How old?
I'm 48.
Why did she need mouth to mouth?
Well, it turns out she didn't, and, you know, how do I know how you fix a sprained ankle?
And how did you encounter the OAP?
The OAP was just outside the tube station where the BBC was, and soon will be again, I believe.
Which line?
What?
Which line did you get on?
I got the train to Waterloo, and then I got the tube.
Which colour?
Well, she started off sort of pink, then she went red. Then she went a bit yellow, and then I just got her back again.
What colour tube?
Funny enough, when I got back that day and my wife said, what's happened today? I think, wow, what a journey.
When did this happen? I believe that you've been on the London Underground.
Thank you, Dave. Well, should we leave it at that?
Not quite. Describe the scene.
I saw people in a circle looking down on the floor.
Right.
Someone said, is anyone a doctor? And I said, yeah, there's loads of people. She goes, don't suppose you can do CPR, can you? And I went, can I do CPR? And as it happens, I can do CPR.
So what does CPR involve?
Yeah.
Put my hand there, and I started doing this.
Yeah.
This.
What's your rhythm?
I did this.
That's too slow.
Yeah, that's slow.
It's meant to be
Oh, you wanted it
staying
really slow?
alive.
Sorry, I thought you wanted it in slow motion.
It's the music of staying alive.
You wanted it in the pink
It's
yeah, but my record player's broke. Staying alive. Will you speed that record player up, lad? I'll tell you what, tragedy's the worst. Tragedy. Really upsetting.
So what happened?
We got a new record player.
How many of these did you do?
I think I did. Staying alive. That was a problem. I paused for the high-pitched note as you went blue. Staying alive. Staying alive. This didn't help. So I'd say I probably got through the first verse.
OK, so you did the first verse of Staying Alive, then what happened?
And then she literally got up at the right moment of the verse. She went, staying alive! And then the ambulance came and took her off, and she went straight over a bridge and died.
All right, so what are you thinking? Stacey, does that have the ring of truth for you?
Awful ending to the story, I'm so sorry.
I'm very suspicious that he doesn't even know what tube he got on.
That's the most doubtful part of the story.
What do you think, Susie?
Yes.
No, I think his rhythm was all wrong.
Whoa.
You've been told that before. No, I don't believe it.
Don't believe it?
No.
Then we think it's a lie.
You think he was making all of that
I do,
up? Goodness
I'm
me.
afraid.
Lee, truth or lie?
This is, in fact, a lie! I missed.
Yes, it's a lie. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that. David's team have won by 3 points to 1. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Miriam, if you like dancing and partying through the night, Havana is the place to be. The Real Marigold on tour next, while BBC Two follows a former rugby player who became a double amputee in his search for work. It's Employable Me.
To Would I Lie to You, the show with unvarnished truths and highly polished lies. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a man who spent his whole career sitting next to a comedy genius. So tonight will be a welcome change for him. It's Bob Mortimer. And a comedian and actress who's been described as having a bit of Morecambe and Wise about her. Hopefully they mean Eric's quick wit and not Ernie's short, fat, hairy legs. It's Diane Morgan. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, winner of the Great British Bake Off. She's in such demand that last December she was asked to go to Luton and turn on their Christmas light. It's Nadia Hussain. And he's an actor and comedian who had his own show where he cycled around Northern Ireland. Dressed head to toe in lycra is how I chose to watch it. Michael Smiley. And so we begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. And it's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Michael is first up. Michael, please reveal all.
OK. I have developed a technique to help me deal with annoying idiots.
Lee, do you want to kick this one off?
Well, first of all, who do you find is an annoying idiot? I mean, what type of people?
Just, you know, the GP. The general public wind me up from time to time.
OK.
And I really want to tell them how I feel. And instead of doing that, I scat.
You do what?
Whoops.
I scat.
Can I ask at this point, what is a scat? Do you know what a scat is?
Well, it's like a jazz, the old jazz scat.
It's your basic jazz rap.
So you must make random noises. Can we have a scenario now? Is it
That's a very negative view of music,
Isn't it?
Lee.
That's jazz, though.
Fair enough.
So if I'm the doctor,
Yeah.
what would annoy you if I was a doctor?
If you kept me waiting for too long, and then say you come into the reception room and I thought I was next,
Right.
and I went to get up and then you picked somebody else, for
Right,
example.
OK, well, imagine that scenario.
OK.
So I walk in, you think I'm going to see, and I go, Mr. Bryden, we've got the results of your test.
And I go, oh, for the when you're in the finish,
Pow! It's an STD.
Do you promise me, Mike, you always do it out loud? You don't just do it in your mind?
Always vocalise it. Otherwise, if I don't let it out, it might turn into a hemorrhoid.
I must say, that explains a lot.
Well, imagine I've made you angry, OK?
Perhaps he's giving you an STD.
At least have the decency to say I've given it to him via his wife.
Right now, watch him now. Go on, jazz scatting, quick.
I'm going in.
Sababla-boop-bop, sababla-boop, boop, boop, bah.
This is really weird.
When was the last time you had to employ it, Michael?
Oh, I'd say, about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah?
What happened?
The classic thing of the, the tourist walking out of the department store and stopping, and I wasn't paying attention, and I walked up and they were there in front of me, and I went, why did you... and walked round them and carried on walking.
What are you thinking, Diane? Does this have the ring of truth for you?
Yeah, it does. He seems really convincing. Don't you think?
I don't know. Why are you getting so upset in the first place? Why don't you just be like me and just really lay back?
Just get outside the department store and just stop and enjoy life.
When I've ever left a department store, I'm always sprinting.
Very bizarre behaviour. If
Well,
you encountered it, you know? You can't spend your life doing that.
So, what are you going to say?
So we're going to say, you'll say true, you're going to say lie.
Yep.
I'm going to have to go lie. Can't be true.
You say it's a lie. OK, Michael Smiley. Was it the truth or was it a lie?
Oh, ye have little faith. It is the truth.
Yes, it's true. Michael does have a technique to deal with annoying idiots, and it is scatting. Diane, you're next.
I once dumped a boyfriend because I didn't like the way he fell down the stairs.
David, Steve.
How often had you been pushing him down the stairs?
I just hit his wheelchair.
If you've been affected by any of the issues raised in tonight's show...
How did he fall down the stairs? What was the...
Very ungainly.
What kind of stairs did he fall down? Where was he?
It was just outside his flat, and there was like 5 steps, and then another 5 steps. Well, you know those ones that go sort of in different directions.
Concrete steps.
Yeah, concrete.
So this is nasty. This isn't.
It was a nasty fall, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you finish with him because he was so badly injured he was no use to you?
This was sort of like the last straw, really.
What was the other straws?
There were so many straws.
Tell me one.
He used to fall out of cupboards.
He was quite mean. He was quite a mean person.
Can you walk us through the scenario? What happened?
OK, so we're leaving his flat. He locks the door. He loses his footing on the steps, makes a little scream, and he just fell.
How many stairs did he go down? Because the way you've described it, there were corners. Did he go round the corners?
He got not a slinky.
No, he did. He did.
So how did you react? Did your compassionate side come out?
Well, I asked him if he was all right, and then I sort of made a mental note to cut him out of my life.
So what are you going to say, Nadia? Does it ring true for you?
Did you want to leave him before the fall?
I've been thinking about it.
Yeah, because it was the last straw.
It was the last straw, yeah.
But she only offered up one straw. If I had a resentment against an ex-lover, right, I could give you a short list off the top of my head.
Even that was a bit scatty. Waking up and seeing her in bed with the milkman. Oh.
I think it might be true.
Say
I'm
true.
going to go with true.
Say true. Diane, truth or lie?
It is actually true.
Wow. It's true. Diane did dump a boyfriend because of the way he fell down the stairs. Nadia, you're next.
Right. To celebrate her last birthday, Mary Berry and I went 10-pin bowling.
Lee's team.
Which one did you go to? I should say Hollywood Bowl.
Hollywood Bowl.
It was the Hollywood Bowl?
Hollywood wasn't with us, though.
Why did you not invite? Did you not get on?
No, not really. No, he's very...
Well, just edit it at that bit and just leave it at that.
Just don't like him. He's,
And also, his head is so orange, you could actually pick it up and throw it down the thing. Put your fingers up his nose and in his mouth and end up accidentally bowling him.
he was busy.
Was Mary good at bowling?
She's pretty good. She's quite fast, yeah.
And are you quite good?
No, I'm rubbish. The thing is, I don't understand bowling. All I know is that I need a size 8 ball. That's it. Don't.
And do you go out a lot with Mary in your spare time?
No, because it looked like she let me win, so we can't really publicly
What, you mean that, the bake-off?
Yeah, it would just look awful, wouldn't it? That look at her having a great time with the winner of...
Did she let you win?
No.
Because it's hard to tell when you're watching on telly. You don't know how dry the cake is.
Yes, she did. I can't bake.
No, it's true, isn't it? You never quite know that you have to trust Hollywood and Berry. I mean, they could be just going, say she's the winner, she'll take us bowling. Did you and Mary together get a lot of hassle from other people in the bowling alley?
We picked a good time when it was quite quiet, so...
What time is that?
It's kind of between 4 and 6.
In the morning?
No. Although I think she wouldn't mind a drink at 4. I think she'd happily have a drink at 4 o'clock.
Right, this is all going on record, so Mary buried drinks at 4 in the morning and she cheated to let you win the cake making.
When you got to the end of the bowling, did you have a meal or did the group just split then?
No, we had, while we were bowling, we had lots of food kind of brought over to us. So we had lots of chips and nachos.
Lots of finger food.
Yeah.
Always makes you think, what's in the hole?
Yeah, so you
So, what are you thinking, Lee? Is that the truth?
For what it's worth, I'm saying no, lie.
It's a lie.
What are you thinking, Diane?
I think it's true.
Why do you think it's true?
It's quite a dull story.
That is your trailer. So you're saying a lie, Diane saying it's true. So this time I'm going to go down and say
You're going to say it's true?
It's true, yeah.
OK, Nadia, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
Well done. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. And it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Michael. Right, we'll start with Diane. What is Michael to you?
This is Michael. I once punched him in the face because I thought he was a ghost.
Bob, how do you know Michael?
This is Michael, and after cutting his hair, I got a job on a campsite as a hairdresser.
And finally, Lee, what's your relationship with Michael?
This is Michael. Together, we helped free a donkey that had trapped itself in the cubicle of a seaside toilet.
So there we have it. Is Michael Diane's ghostly guy, Bob's campsite client, or Lee's donkey do-gooder? David's team, where would you like to start?
Well, Diane, where were you when you mistook Michael for a ghost?
I was backstage at the Theatre Royal Bath.
And what were you doing there?
I was in a play.
What happened? You were in the dark, waiting to go on the wings?
I was in the wings.
In the wings, waiting to go on?
And I'd been told a ghost story about this, that the
where was
Theatre Royal
Michael?
Bath is haunted.
What was the story?
Well, that the theatre was haunted. They said that about once a week, this ghost, a man with white hair, would float around the theatre.
So you heard
So
that
then I'm
story.
standing in the wings.
Uh-huh.
I turn round and I see, well, I know it's Michael now, but at the time I thought it was the ghost because of the hair. And I sort of inadvertently punched him.
What was he wearing?
He was wearing quite dark clothes because he was, you know, working backstage. He looked like he was kneeling on some sort of prop. So he looked like he didn't have any legs. That's what made me think, oh my God, it's the ghost.
So he sort of sidled up and knelt on something.
Yeah.
I have to say, I have slightly less sympathy for Michael now. I realise that what he did is he sort of crept up behind you and knelt there. That is slightly creepy behaviour, isn't it? Yeah.
I did ask him why he was kneeling on the bookcase.
Yeah, but I imagine at that point he was also asking you why you hit him.
Yeah.
Did he answer you? Was he able to say why he was kneeling on there?
Yeah. He said there weren't any chairs backstage.
All right, who next?
OK, Bob, you cut Michael's hair, and this was on a campsite.
Yeah.
How did you come to... Because you're not a hairdresser, are you?
I'm a hairdresser, David.
You previously worked as a hairdresser, had you?
I'm from a family, I'm the youngest of 4 boys. And in my family tradition is that the eldest is a priest, then a lawyer, then a teacher, and then a hairdresser. So it fell to me to take up the scissors. I was given my first set of scissors when I was 13.
I actually had a pair of scissors when I was younger than that.
Were you the 4th child?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was more for, you know, cutting out bits of coloured paper.
Oh, no, these were Japanese steels. These were Yasakis.
Right, OK. So you were given these hairdressing scissors at the age of 14?
Yes.
Had you undergone any further training or just were encouraged to experiment?
Well, here's the rub. Because Michael, or Mickey, as you know, Mickey the drink, he's...
Why is he called Mickey the Drink?
Anyway, so, he was one of the first people that I ever gave a haircut to as a young boy. He was one of my friends. And then, fast forward to 1982. I go to the World Cup in Spain. There was Michael, Billy the Pigeon... Gentle Kenneth.
Billy the Pigeon?
Gentle Kenneth, yeah.
Why is he called Billy the Pigeon? Oh, he's found his way home.
No, he's a pigeon. Because he had like a fat chest. We all went to Spain. We were on the campsite for the England fans. I, as always, gave Mickey's haircut. And the one-man army from Nottingham, the Nottingham Forest fan, caused all the trouble out there. He demanded that he had a haircut.
What trouble did he cause out there?
Well, for example, he rushed to the cafe that we're in and threw a coin like that. Could have damaged anyone. Luckily, it went straight in the slot machine and won the jackpot. Really rather simple story. So I cut Mickey's hair I'd done since he was 13.
So you'd cut his hair regularly. You first did when he was 13.
When he was 13, one of the first people
you were his regular hairdresser.
No, that would be a lie, but I would always cut Mickey's hair.
Yeah.
I was seen doing this, and before you knew it, over the course of the next 10 days, I probably did 50 to 60 haircuts.
Were you paid for these haircuts?
I probably was, but in kind.
Right.
Oh,
because the only thing any of these English fans could say was huevo solo, and that got you an egg sandwich. And I seem to remember that people, because I was cutting hair, it was always in the morning, that someone would bring me, oh, mate, you're busy cutting hair, you have a huevo solo.
So you were paid in egg sandwiches?
I think maybe I was.
And you did 50 haircuts over what, how many days?
I think it was probably 8 days.
So you're having 50 egg sandwiches over 8 days?
I mean, I'm interested in the haircuts themselves.
Yeah.
Was there a signature style? It was the early 80s. Were there mullets going on? I mean, what was the look?
It was a feathered look. I was expert. It was called, where I'm from, it's called the foffer. You'll probably think of it like Rod Stewart.
Oh, it's a lovely look.
Layered at the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you still cut hair now?
Oh, not so much now, Rob. To be honest with you, I can't do the new cuts.
What? Do you hear that? I can't do the new cuts.
the new cuts.
Right, what about Lee and the donkey?
So, Lee, tell us your story.
I was at the seaside. I went to
Whereabouts?
Blackpool.
When was this?
This was last year, believe it or not.
Last year?
Only last year since the last series and why it hasn't cropped up so far.
Fair enough.
On holiday, or were you summer seasoning?
Summer seasoning?
Doing a summer season?
I'm not a juggler.
Or were you...
They have comedians in Blackpool.
Or were you giving a keynote speech at the Conservative Party conference?
Or I was doing a summer season. No, I was on a little weekend break. I decided to take my family to Blackpool.
What sort of loos are these?
Public toilets on Blackpool seafront.
So you go into the loo.
I go into the loo
Where's
to use the toilet.
Where's the donkey?
The donkey is in the cubicle. The door was shut, and I did that thing where I looked underneath, and I just saw I said, "You belong, mate."
Which way was the donkey?
Which way?
Which way in was he?
He was actually facing outwards, so the bottom was stuck in the cubicle, and the head was sticking out the front.
So he reversed in, did he?
No, he didn't reverse in. The toilet reversed up to him. Yes, he reversed in. Okay. It turns out someone had witnessed this happen.
Yeah.
He'd gone into the toilet.
Who is this person who witnessed this happen?
It was some guy was in there.
Some other guy, not Michael.
There's a guy.
And he goes, I tell you what's happened here.
Yeah.
This donkey, and what did he say?
I walked in and I went, blimey, there's a donkey stuck in the cubicle. And the man told us, this donkey has wandered in from the beach, you know, where they do the donkey rides, and then someone had used the hand dryer, and he's freaked, ran round, got disorientated, and then reversed into a cubicle. At this point now, Michael was in there, because the other fellow went out. He said, I'm not dealing with it, I've got to go.
I'm just the one that's here to explain the scenario.
He said, the guy said, I'm not dealing with this one, I've just got a leopard out of the sink. You can do this one. So he goes out, and the donkey's back end was literally stuck inside the cubicle.
How did you get the donkey out?
I pulled the reins as hard as he had reins. That's why we knew he wasn't a wild donkey. There's a lot of wild donkeys as well. Pulling at his reins like that, and Michael sort of tried to lean over the back, and he had his beach towel with him, and gently gave him a little, I wouldn't say a whip, that would be hard, but enough to make him try and come forward. But it just didn't work. We could not get this donkey out.
Right.
Died.
Oops, fell off.
Join us next week on
At least it was the right way in to use the loo.
Yes, perhaps he was using the loo. That's why he wouldn't come out. He needed the loo.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that. I say donkey, I mean fat bloke. I remember it was a fat bloke, and I wanted to use the donkey. And he had one of those funny little Blackpool masks on of a donkey. It's all coming back to me now. I got arrested. I did 3 months in Parkhurst. I remember the story.
He's in 3 months in Parkhurst. But since we last did the show.
Michael is a prison officer.
So there we are. We need an answer. David's team. Is Michael Diane's ghostly guy, Bob's campsite client, or Lee's donkey do-gooder?
Well, what do you think?
See, when I heard Diane's story, I thought that was a lie, and then I heard Bob's story, Lee's story, and then suddenly Diane's story seems a little bit more real.
I think it's Bob. I think giving your man a haircut is the truth.
50 haircuts in a week, paid in egg sandwiches.
I don't know that you can do that hairstyle with one pair of scissors. I'm from a family of hairdressers, and I just don't think you can do Rod Stewart.
Family of hairdressers. Did you have more than one pair of scissors with you?
No, well, my response to that, Nadia, is a family of not very good hairdressers. Two sets of scissors?
He looks round about Bob's age.
And Bob's haircut?
Yeah.
Can I just say, one final chance? He looks to me like a man who hangs round gentlemen's toilets.
I'm going with Diane.
Yeah. Going with Diane. We'll settle it. David's team are saying that it is Diane. Michael, would you please confirm your true identity?
My name is Michael, and Bob gave me a haircut and a cancel.
We can actually see photographic evidence of Bob cutting Michael's hair. There they are.
Oh, my gosh.
It really did happen. Thank you very much, Michael. Which brings us to our final round, quick finalise, and we start with It is Lee.
Possession.
Right, under the desk is a box. So pop it on the desk very carefully, like that.
I've recently got into baking, and here's a cake I made yesterday, especially for David.
Oh. Oh, ain't bad, is it?
Let's have a proper look at that cake. That is uncanny.
It's got all of my thousands of teeth.
Why don't we see how close a depiction it is? We have the technology to do what they call split screen. Look down camera one. Okay, so talk us through what's gone into making that cake.
Well, what do you want to know first?
How you made it.
OK. Right, first of all, I made the cake bit. Let's call it the cake bit, right? You made the sponge, that's the word. I made the sponge
How
first.
do you make a sponge?
How don't you make a sponge?
Do you make a sponge?
Well, let's do how don't you make a sponge. OK, what you do is you get your eggs and your flour.
Of course.
And then...
How many eggs for a sponge of that size?
I would say for that size, the bottom bit...
Or the other bit, really, they're the same size.
Oh, no, they're not. They're not, David. Your bottom is a lot bigger than your top. For the bottom, I use about... I would say I use about 6 eggs for the bottom.
Nadia, 6 eggs for the bottom, yes or no?
So 12 eggs altogether?
No.
Yes.
No. Yes. I didn't say how I'd made the top sponge.
What temperature did you bake it at?
The room was room temperature at the time. I preheated the oven at 180 degrees because it's fan-assisted. So I knocked off 10% for that.
Oh, right.
Does that sound right, Nadia?
Almost convincing.
Yeah.
Wow.
You knocked off 10%.
You always do knock off 10% if it's fan-assisted. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to have a little lick of your moustache, David.
I hate to say it, Lee, but you've slightly spoilt my present.
Wait till you eat it and you pass out and wake up in my cellar.
So, 6 eggs per sponge.
No. 3 eggs per top half and bottom half.
OK.
All right.
How long do you leave that sponge in?
I would say, what I tend to do is I don't do it the traditional way of timing it. I keep a good eye on it, and I wait till it's sponge-like and take it out.
OK.
It takes about, I'd say it took me about...
Half an hour,
40 minutes.
I mean, unless you bake, you don't know when you've got a fan-assisted oven.
It's difficult, isn't it?
He seems to know that bit of... You seem to know that bit of information, which is... Not everyone knows that.
Well, people are stupid.
Yeah.
Let's go to the centrepiece, the crowning triumph, which is the wonderful visual depiction of David. How did you approach bringing him so vividly to life?
Well...
Talk us through that.
Well, I started off... I tried to do you.
Here we go.
But that came out very bitter.
Lee, even though you violated David's face, who would like to try a piece?
I'll try some.
All right. Now, what flavour is it, just so we know when we taste it?
It's a sort of... It's an orangey citrus invention.
OK, here we go. Here's the first slice. This is going to Diane.
Yes.
There you go.
And then Bob.
How would you describe the flavour, Diane? I won't be insulted.
It's very dry.
Well, it wasn't dry when I made it last week. David, would you like a slice of your own head?
Yeah, Nadia, you be the judge.
Listen, don't hold back. I can take
You
it.
can all have this. It looks like cake and it tastes like cake.
But it acts like a carpet.
It's dry enough for me to believe that you might have made it.
What are you thinking, Michael?
I think that he's been doing a bit of baking. I think he's made it.
I think it's bad enough for him to have baked it.
Whoa!
And Michael, you also think...
Unfair.
You also think he did it?
I think he did.
Yeah, I think maybe...
This is cutting your eye.
You know, often on this show you say I don't see things from your point of view. Well, that's... Is everyone still in?
David, it's time to decide. Was it the truth or was it a lie?
Well, we think it could be true.
You're going to say true? OK, Lee.
I'm going to keep these and take them home. And wear them when I make love to my wife.
Was it the truth, or was it a lie?
Well, actually, it is, in fact, a lie.
All that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that David's team have won by 3 points to 2. Thanks for watching. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show where it pays to be economical with the truth. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a comedian who recently filmed a fishing series for BBC Two. Ironically, I never managed to catch it. It's Bob Mortimer. And an entertainer who started her career as a ballet dancer. In fact, she studied it at university, where she gained a tutu. It's Debbie McGee. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, a presenter and former footballer who once went to Coventry for £2 million. That's an expensive taxi. It's Dion Dublin. And a comedian who's 4 feet 11 inches tall. We've always seen eye to eye. It's Lucy Porter. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, they've got no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Now, Debbie is first up.
Right, here we go. The police once surrounded my house after I set off an alarm in my bikini bottoms.
David's team.
Interesting. Interesting location for the alarm. What was the alarm that you set off and how did you set it?
It was the house alarms. I was actually ironing in the garden with my bikini on, and I had the remote control for the alarms tucked down my bikini.
Let me stop you there. I could have sworn you said you were ironing in the garden in your bikini.
Yes.
It's a classic domestic scene.
I love that commitment to ironing. I haven't ironed anything since the late 90s. But very good.
We can tell, Lucy.
Yeah.
When was this, Debbie?
Oh, quite a few years ago now.
And in your bikini bottoms was the remote control for what?
That set off the house alarms.
For the burglar alarm?
Yes,
essentially.
So I don't know what you call them.
A panic button.
Like a panic button, yeah.
I think if I was in the garden in a bikini ironing, I'd feel very vulnerable because there's a lot of flesh, isn't there, in the iron? You know how easy the phone rings and you do that? Did you not
to be
feel...
honest, if you're gonna smash the iron into your head, it doesn't matter whether you're wearing a bikini or the uniform of the Chelsea pensioners, you're still gonna get burned.
So what happened when you pressed the alarm? Who was alerted and what did they do?
So I didn't know because it doesn't set the alarms off. It just rings the police. And so 15 policemen came round the corner.
They shouted, "No, start with the collar, then the sleeves."
I never tried it again, so I don't know.
How did they react? Did they see the funny side?
Yes.
No, she wasn't facing them.
I know that's rude, but I can't quite figure out why. OK, well, I mean, it's elaborate, it's odd, it's unusual. Is it true?
In my younger days as a sun worshipper, I would do anything outdoors. When you're young and you want a tan, you just do anything.
What do you think?
Nothing. Wow. You know you had to make quicker decisions on the football pitch.
I think that's true.
You think it's true?
I think
you think it's true. We think it's true.
They think it's true. Debbie, truth or lie?
It's true.
Yes, it's true. Debbie did once set off an alarm that was in her bikini bottoms. Dion, you're next.
Right. I once sneezed so hard in my car, I set off the airbag.
Please, Steve.
Wow. That is a big sneeze. Where were you?
I was in my car.
Whereabouts was the car in the country?
I was on a motorway.
Oh, you were travelling. At what
Yes.
speed?
Yes. About 65, 70.
Are you saying that you sneezed and the airbag went off, or are you saying you sneezed, crashed the car, and the airbag went off?
Sneezed, airbag went off. Because I was on the inside lane, I just pulled over.
The sheer force of the air from your nostrils and mouth. This can't have happened since your birth on the planet Krypton.
Did you contact the manufacturers? Can you tell us which kind of car it is?
It was an Audi A7.
Was it?
Yes.
Are you sure it wasn't an Audi do that because it doesn't sound feasible?
Take us back to the beginning, Dion.
Yes.
Where were you travelling to?
I was on the M6 going from Warwickshire to Manchester.
What did you have to do?
For work, yes.
And what is it that you do?
I talk a little bit on the TV.
So you're some punditry.
I was going to do final score of Match of the Day or Football Focus.
So, Dave, you didn't cover your face when you sneezed.
No,
so that's a naughty boy, isn't it?
Not as naughty as driving without using your hands. True.
Very polite. Would you say that, as a rule, you are a loud, violent sneezer? Because some are. Some give a little... And some go, Gah!
There's one thing worse than both of those, and that is the people that threaten to do a big one, and it's a little one. You know the ones that go... They do my head in. What's the build-up for, then?
Where do you fall? Which of those camps are you in?
I'm quite a loud, violent sneezer.
You are.
Which I didn't think I was until I nearly killed myself.
Did you make it to work?
In another car, yes.
Who picked you up?
The dealership. I just rang the dealership straight away.
You rang the dealership?
You don't ring the dealership when you've had an accident.
Because I was on the M6, I was close to where the dealership was, and I thought that would be easier for them to come out and deal with my car. I'd get a new car as well. They gave me a new car.
So the dealership...
This is the focus of disbelief.
Dealership?
The dealership I got the car from was in Warwickshire.
Right.
So I called them. I know the guy that owns the
just set off?
dealership. I know the guy that owns the dealership. I
What's
said,
his
"Please
name?"
Send someone out. Lee.
Lee... Oh! Is that right? Is his surname Mack? What's Lee's surname?
Beacon.
Is that why you could see him from so far away? Did Lee personally come and pick you up?
No, he sent one of his staff.
What was his name? Was it Debbie?
Bob.
What was Bob's surname? Light bulb.
Is this true? What are you thinking, Bob?
Well, I'm thinking that big lad like Dion, maybe it could do it. I always go, achoo, pussycat, whoa, whoa, whoa. I've always found it amusing. Achoo, pussycat. Bang. I say true.
Debbie?
I just think if it was true, it would have happened to a lot more people, and we can't do that sort of research.
That's the trouble. The scope for research before answering the question on the show is very limited. I always think if we could go away for a couple of weeks, really work on the questions, then we get a lot more right. But...
So, what's it going to be?
I'm going to go with Debbie and say it's not true.
OK. Dion, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
Yes, it was a lie all along. Dion didn't set off the airbag in his car with a sneeze. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Jonathan. So, Debbie, what is Jonathan to you?
Well, this is Jonathan, and when he was a baby, I used to pull him out of a top hat.
Bob, how do you know Jonathan?
This is my friend Jonathan, and I have brewed 3 award-winning beers with him.
Right. And finally, Lee, what's your relationship with Jonathan?
This is Jonathan. One Sunday, the two of us spent 3 hours trapped in an automatic car wash.
David's team, where will you begin?
Well, Debbie, so you used to pull Jonathan out of a top hat?
Yeah.
And so, how old was he then?
About 6 months.
6 months.
Was he a rabbit at that stage? He's grown up into a lovely bunny.
What a cougar comment that was.
He's going for it, though. Look, he's aflame with desire. Look at him.
He's got the right hairstyle to be pulled out of a top hat.
So, where did this happen?
This was in a summer season
Where?
in Bournemouth.
Debbie, how big was the top hat then?
It was a prop top hat, so it was a bit bigger than a normal one. But, you know, babies aren't very big. He was only about this big.
6 months, not very big.
Yeah.
And so...
And was he the son of someone else in the summer season? Or
No,
one of the Chuckle Brothers' offspring or something?
No, it was a feature in the show, and we had different babies on different nights. You know, they were like in rotation, and they came from an agency.
So, who would bring Jonathan to the theatre?
His mother.
His mother?
Yeah.
And what would happen to him? I mean, I don't want you to give away the magic trick too much, but where was he stowed up to the moment where he's pulled out of the top hat?
I can't tell you because I'm a member of the Magic Circle and I can't give
That
the
is a
secrets
really
away.
handy thing for this game. I like it. Can you come on every week?
Don't give anything away, Debbie, but talk us through the trick.
There was a pretend rabbit, and then Paul would lift this big top hat from underneath and tipped it forward. And that's when I would come over as the assistant and take Jonathan out and say, and here's the rabbit's turned into a real live baby.
And the audience
And I'd
went,
be like
boo, we hate babies.
No, they
How long did they have to wait to be revealed?
Not very long. It wasn't a very long trick.
So they were only briefly on stage before the
They were only briefly
reveal
in terrifying darkness alone.
Which they are in a cot when they go to sleep at night.
And indeed in a womb.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the ultimate trick, isn't it?
Now, who would you like to question next?
Yeah. Bob,
remind us what it was that you've said. How do you know Jonathan?
Because I have brewed 3 award-winning beers with Jonathan.
what are the names of your award-winning beers?
The one that's my favourite is called Kiss the Alderman. That's an IPA.
Kiss the Alderman, an IPA, yes.
IPA. Another one was a stout, and it was called Retail Park.
Retail Park.
And the other one was a lager, and that was called... Not now, madam. It seems funny now, that's why we used it.
Madam Lager. Kiss the Alderman, Retail Park.
Can I just say, he's written these down, so I hope you can remember them.
How long did you two work together for?
About 2 years ago, I was in the field, Dion, collecting some mud to go and bury at home in my garden. And along came Jonathan, or J-Keg, as I call him. And he said, I recognise you off the telly, you're that Ray Mears, is what he said. And we got chatting, and he said, do you like beer? I said, I like beer. He said, would you like to brew some beer? And
quick.
I said, yes, I would, rather urgently, actually. He's got a brewery, JPEG, it's a lean-to next to a barn, right next to the field where I was. It's quite big, actually. It might be a lean-3 or a lean. So I went in this marvellous little brewery that I'm imagining, and we mashed. Well, part of the process is mashing. Right. You put a load of water in the cylinder, and you have to stir the malt barley. Yeah. And I did that bit of it. And I thought, I adore this. Is there any way that I could see this process through, and we could call this beer Kiss the Alderman?
What is the Alderman?
He's an unelected council official. Say, for example, let's focus in on Bolton. Yeah. So if Bolton had a large Chinese community, but there was no representatives, the councillors, they would say, would you like to informally nominate one of your Chinese community, and they will become an alderman, and they will sit on the council and be able to represent.
Right. No, that makes sense. So we've definitely covered what happens to the Chinese community in Bolton. However, back to the beer story.
Yeah, so it's Kiss the Alderman. So we brewed 1,000 litres, bottled it, and it was the top beer in the Kent Craft Ale Society.
Can I ask, my husband is a brewer, what hops did you use?
Citrus hops. One of them's called something, and the other one likewise is named as well.
I mean, this all checks out.
You know what? The thing that is the hipster brewing beard. If you were to say to me, draw a brewer, that's what I'd draw.
That's what you draw now. It's very interesting. Whereas,
wow, really?
Whereas if someone asked you to draw a brewer 30 years ago, you'd draw someone very different, wouldn't you?
I'd draw you.
Now, what about Lee? Lee, remind us of your claim.
This is Jonathan. One Sunday, the two of us got trapped for 3 hours in an automatic car wash.
Where was it? Where was the car wash?
It was just outside the car. Near where I live in southwest London.
Whose car was it? Who's driving?
It was my car.
And was Jonathan in your car with you?
Correct. He was the passenger.
Why? How do you know
Because
Jonathan?
we can't both drive.
How do you know Jonathan?
I know Jonathan because we're in the same football team.
What is it, a bring your granddad team?
So were you driving back from football?
Driving to football.
Driving to football.
Washing your car on the way to football. Oh, I'm looking forward to the game, young Jonathan. I really can't wait. But tell you what, let's wash the car first, so that when we arrive, everybody says, oh, Lee's doing well.
You drove into the car wash, and what happened?
So, there was 3 options. It was gold, silver or bronze. And obviously, being from the north of England, I was looking for a lesser metal than all 3. It stopped at bronze. So I went in and I said, can I have a car wash? And he gave me the token, and I went back out and I
Was it a token? Sometimes it's a code these days.
All right, then what he said was, the token is where the squirrel likes to hide.
When I say code, I don't mean riddle. I mean a series of numbers that you put into a keypad.
On this occasion, it wasn't.
You put the token in the slot.
Yes.
You advance into the car wash. The weird things start going.
Yeah, so the big brush at the front that goes over your bonnet, that came towards us.
Yeah.
And then the side ones came. It was the side ones that caused the main issue. They got to the door, stopped, and just kept doing that. And we couldn't open the doors. And it did not stop for 3 hours. I know, it sounds unbelievable.
What? Why don't you climb over into the back seat and get out one of the rear doors?
Because it's a 2-door car.
And I'm assuming this happened before the invention of the mobile phone.
No, that was not true. It was during the invention of the mobile phone.
During it?
During the invention. In fact, do you know what we did? We were so stuck, didn't know what to do for 3 hours, we decided to invent the mobile phone. No, it was his phone was in his sports bag in the boot.
Where was your phone?
My phone was with me.
Why didn't you use your phone?
Because the battery had gone.
How did you eventually get out?
I absolutely screamed, and this stranger passing by saw a big button on the thing that said emergency stop. So he pressed the button and it stopped, and when it stopped, it reset itself back to how it should be. We opened the door and I went in. And he went, "Oh, you're back again." I said, "Yes, that's about my car." So what's up? I said, "Tell you what's up, the doors are phenomenally clean."
All right. We need an answer. So, David's team. Is Jonathan Debbie's magic mate, Bob's brewing buddy, or Lee's car wash companion?
I can't believe Lee's story is the kind of story I would have to invent to tell my husband if I'd been in a car with Jonathan for 3 hours. Jonathan looks like a hipster brewer to me.
What do you think?
I think it's Bob. I think they're mates and they've done some brewing together, yeah.
Yeah, OK,
You think Bob met him in a field while collecting mud? He said, "Come and have a look at my brewery."
Oh, yes, yes.
And we're going to call our beer Kiss My Alderman.
It's not Kiss My Alderman. It's Kiss the Alderman.
I'm so sorry. If it's true, I'm sorry.
Rob, you can immediately appreciate why Kiss the Alderman is much more marketable than Kiss My Alderman. I certainly call mine the Alderman.
But very popular with the Chinese community.
So, David, what are you going to say?
I think my team thinks it's Bob. Yeah, but let's go.
Okay, you're going to say Bob. OK. Jonathan, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Jonathan, and I brew beer with Bob.
Yes, Jonathan is Bob's brewing buddy. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Bob.
Sorry?
It's you.
It's apple pie tonight.
Is it? Since Friday, then?
Yes.
Following advice from Chris Rea, I always crack an egg into my bath. I've done for 22 years.
We should say for any of the younger viewers, some of my fans, who Chris Rea was a very popular singer.
When did Chris Rea give you this advice, and in what context?
I was making a single for Middlesbrough Football Club's FA Cup appearance called Let's Dance, which I did with Chris Rea. And after we'd completed the recording, he popped me into the bath, and there was an egg. It's an egg in it.
He popped you into the bath. It's been a long day. You must be very tired. Yeah. He said, I'll just pop you into the bath. Yeah. So where was this bath? Was it at the recording studio?
It's on a little island in the middle of the Thames. It's as rare as recording studio is.
So you've been recording, presumably, in a room without a bath?
Absolutely, yeah.
And then you finish the recording, everyone's very happy with the track.
Yep.
And he says, "Bob, you look tired. Maybe your joints are aching this way."
No, it's not exactly like that. He says, "That's it, Bob. I think we've got that leg. That's your bedroom, that's your bath. I've popped an egg in there for you."
Is he Geordie?
Yeah.
He's like where I'm from, Middlesbrough.
Right.
But he's much more Middlesbrough than me, like.
And why would he put an egg in your bath? What was the thinking behind it?
I've never found out.
And you've done it ever since.
All I know is that I woke up the next morning and I have never felt so alive.
Was the egg still in its shell, floating, or had he gone...
No, the white had dissipated. Does that work?
Yeah.
It's fabulous. It's fabulous. It's non-greasy, which is a boon, isn't it?
Is it non-greasy?
Yeah, honestly.
It's less greasy than water without egg in it?
Do you have to mix mix it up, or do you just crack it and let it float?
Do you know what? You get in the bath, even in the bath where I am now, and you get in and you really don't want to burst the yolk. So the white goes, but the yolk's there, and you move like that, and you try and get it to come towards that. I don't know why, but you just do.
Have you ever had it go in your mouth?
You get it like that. And then you get the yolk, and I use it for hair conditioning. I don't know how much hair, but to condition the hair on my skin.
So, just going back to the original occasion, Chris Rea had already run you a bath.
I forgot about that detail.
But if you knew Chris, it's just so Chris. Yeah. Do you know, the other thing is a couple of weeks later, he sent me a gold doily.
To dry yourself off?
So, I'm just saying, these things are just so Chris.
Do you think that the way Bob describes what happened to the egg white, is that... He says it just dissipates. Is that
If your bath
plausible?
is hot, then you're going to have a poached white.
I'd have thought the white would turn white. And
Well,
there'd be
no.
bits of white.
How hot is your bath? Your bath is hot enough that an egg could poach
Well, I don't
you.
know. Your claim is that it dissipates. I'm asking my team whether we believe that it would dissipate. Because if, for example, at the temperature of a bath, say 39 degrees Celsius, the white would turn opaque, then your story doesn't check out.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Absolutely agreed.
I think...
What do you think, David?
I think it's fair to say that if anyone else had made this allegation about Chris Rea and an egg in their bath, we wouldn't be giving it a moment's consideration. Somehow, coming from Bob, it might be true.
I think...
You think it's...
I think it's true, because he's been about a bit.
No.
I think the white would poach.
Yeah,
I think the egg is the
the
important
chemical
part.
analysis of the behaviour of the albumin.
David, honestly, one thing, please don't base it on the albumin whitening. It does not happen. It does not. I can't have a bath at 80 plus degrees.
Is that the temperature at which an egg white will
80 it'll start at about 80, yeah. Honestly, please don't base it on that.
What should I base it on, Bob?
What are you going to say?
Instinctively, I believe it. We're going to go true.
You're saying true? OK, so Bob, Chris Rea, eggs, baths. Is it the truth? Or is it a lie?
This is awful.
I was telling a lie.
Of course it's a lie! He said Chris Rea put an egg in his bath! Of course it's a lie! It's obviously a lie! Who could possibly believe that? It'd be more likely that someone was stuck in a car wash for 3 hours.
Yes, it's a lie. Bob doesn't crack an egg into his bath following advice from Chris Rea. And that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that it's a draw. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show where dishonesty is sometimes the best policy. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a comedian who, as a student, started a band called Dog Dirt. Sadly, no one picked them up. It's Bob Mortimer. And a presenter who once appeared on Radio 1's Innuendo Bingo. Yes, if you want an innuendo, this lady will give you one. It's Alice Levine. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, a celebrated actor whose career started on Coronation Street back in 1982. I've never watched Corrie, so please, no spoilers. It's Sue Johnston. And he's the furniture restoration expert who says he loves nothing more than getting his hands on a tired old antique. I'll be keeping my distance. From the repair shop, it's Jay Blades. So, to round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Alice, you're first tonight.
OK. I once fled a swimming pool after accidentally assaulting an old man.
Right. David.
So how did you accidentally assault the old man?
So we were both in the pool, in the water, and I had heard that it was rude to kind of overtake people, like go round people. So I decided to undertake him and go underneath him, because I thought if you go round, it's sort of passive-aggressive.
You've got to be a very good swimmer to go under and build up speed and come up the other side.
Yes, that was the issue. So I think I went too deep, and then I misjudged it, and then I sort of came up mid-abdomen. So you know, like an ice lake, but it was skin. So I was trying to find a hole in the...
You surfaced underneath him.
Looking for a hole.
What did he do? He wasn't best pleased, Sue. He sort of struggled and then...
Drowned.
I don't know. I don't know what his fate was.
So how did you assault him then? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, as I was trying to find the surface, I was quite handsy.
OK.
It sounds like it was a hit and swim. You just went.
An old man's undercarriage can hang very low. I wonder if there was like an entanglement.
Why were you so convinced that you thought it would be rude to swim round him, but you thought if you swam underneath him, he wouldn't notice?
So...
When someone just appeared in front of him, he's going to know that he has in some way been overtaken or undertaken, isn't he?
You're right. I think in his heart he would have known.
Yeah.
In his already weak, aged heart.
What happened to you when you got out?
Well, I just looked back and he was still floundering, and I just went and got changed.
What are you thinking, Sue?
I think it's a lie, because I think Alice is too kind a person. I don't think she'd have left him floundering in the pool.
Right. So basically, there's a lot riding on this now, isn't there, Sue? Because if it's true, it turns out she's a really horrible person.
What about you, Jay?
I was going to say the same thing as Sue. I don't think you're that nasty to just leave a guy.
Now there's even more hanging on it.
What do you think, David?
Well, I tell you what is plausible about the details, the specifics, this thing about undertaking rather than overtaking. That's either been very cleverly and recently invented, or it's true.
You're very bold. Normally, if two teammates are going one way, you crumble instantly.
I'm very happy to be outvoted. I just want to be able to say, I told you so.
All right, so you're going to say...
We'll say lie.
It's lovely leadership. OK, you're saying it's a lie.
Yeah.
Alice, was it the truth, or were you telling a lie?
Sue's going to hate me. It's true.
Jay, you're next.
Possession.
Ah, right, there's a box just there. So lift up the box, place the item that's in there on the desk, and then read the card.
This lives in my workshop, and I watered it every day for a month before someone pointed out that it was plastic.
OK. Lee's team.
Where did you get it?
It was a gift. Someone gave it to me for a chair.
Yeah, I know what a gift is.
Yeah.
He's shocked, isn't he? He's shocked.
Who gave it to you?
A person whose chair I did up, they gave me the flower.
You're welcome to inspect it yourself.
Can we have a look at it?
Your keen observation.
Should we go and get it?
I don't want to get it, but we should.
Yeah, I'm happy to wheel you over there, because it's got casters on it.
It looks heavy.
Here we are.
Careful, Rob.
It's very
Makes me
light.
think you'd know it was not with soil. Yeah.
What is that stuff? Yeah, it's like if that looks quite real. That stuff.
The
at the
mossy
bottom.
stuff, yeah.
I don't feel real. So it's not going to smell. It's not real. Have you not been listening?
Maybe it is. What would happen if you put water in it, Lee?
It's not real.
I wonder if the water would penetrate.
Be on
this
top of that.
thing.
Let's find out. Right, well, it is
Oh, it does absorb it.
It absorbs.
Oh, no.
Well, it didn't
no,
there, but it did
much.
absorb. It does absorb quite a lot of water, doesn't it? You did it for a month.
About a month, yeah.
For how often?
Probably about 3 times a week.
3 times a week?
You gave
3
it
times
12
a week.
waterings. How much water did you put in?
Only like an egg cup.
You filled the egg cup with water.
Not filled. I didn't say I filled it.
Do you know, Rob? It's only the last 30 seconds I've realised we've still been stood there.
Just wait for
Why are you still there? Because I find this a bit... You know about the restraining order. Always 5 metres away. 5 metres away.
Do you want it back, Rob?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
Thank you very
Sorry,
much.
pardon me.
How long's it been holding?
So you're saying 12 times you topped it up with half an egg cup?
Almost half an egg cup.
Almost half an egg cup!
I've got a lot of antiques in my workshop.
an antique
It's an
egg cup?
antique egg cup, yeah.
What does it look like?
It's a little ceramic...
Well, they were very different back then. Before the war, eggs were rectangular.
Could have been a dojo egg.
So after the 12 waterings or the month had elapsed,
Yeah.
what made you realise that it was fake?
The customer called me back just to say she enjoys the chair and stuff like that, and how am I getting on with the plant? And I said, I've been watering it, but it hasn't grown.
Did you expect it to be a tree after the month?
Well, she said it will blossom a bit more, is what she said.
Whoa.
She said that.
What, on the phone she said that?
No, she said that while she was there picking up the chair. She
So
said
when
it would-
she gave it to you,
Yeah.
she said it would blossom a bit more.
Yes, if I water it.
But it's not real. So are you telling us that she also didn't know?
No, basically, she did tell me that it would blossom if I watered it when she picked up the chair. And then when she called me up and she said she was enjoying the chair, I said, I've been watering the plant, but it hasn't blossomed. She started laughing. It was a practical joke she was playing on me.
Bingo! So she said to you, ha 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 ha, and you said, why are you laughing? And she said...
It's plastic. She just started laughing. And her dentures fell out as well at the same time. So she had to pick those up and put them back in.
Were you on FaceTime?
No, she doesn't.
Well, how do you
do
know?
fa-
Yeah. Did you hear a gentle thud?
It was more like a wind action. It was more like wind coming through the phone. That's what it was. So it was a laugh, like she was blowing. She was laughing, but it was like... She was just going...
What do you think?
Well, my instinct, as soon as I held it, it's so light that I wouldn't believe that it had soil in it and was a living thing.
I did think it was a little bit more real than I was expecting it to be. It had a leafy texture.
It did, yeah.
You didn't think it felt real at all, did you?
No, I feel like I could see it, the seams. Yeah, it's not real.
David, do you think it looks real?
Yeah, I
It
do
looks
think
very
it looks real.
Orchids look like that. Orchids are very delicate.
I would say, to be fair on it, it looks exactly like a real flower. To the extent that I think that's what it might have been designed to look like.
Okay, it's time. What are you going to say?
I think it's tosh. She laughed for an extended period. You're not laughing for an extended period about that, are you?
She might have a dull sense of humour.
95% of what Jay said is a lie. But I think it's true.
It can't be true. It's got to be a lie.
Okay?
It's got to be a lie.
It's up to you, Alice. It's for you.
No, it's for you.
No, I've said true.
No, I'm not getting involved.
You said
I'm not saying anything.
Don't put it on
What do
me.
you think? I feel...
You get invited back. This is my only chance.
It is a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
Okay. So, Jay, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I was telling a lie.
Oh!
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Francis. So, Sue, what is Francis to you?
Well, this is Francis, and together we hid a body in a coffin to spook the cast of Brookside.
Jay, how do you know Francis?
So this is Francis, and we got a speeding ticket together whilst test driving a motorised sofa.
And finally, David, what's your relationship with Francis?
This is Francis, and he told me to tone it down a bit when I got a tad too bouncy on his bouncy castle.
Lee's team, where do you want to start?
I think we'll start with Sue, shall we?
cadaver, yeah.
First of all, what is Francis's role on Brookside?
Francis was the first AD.
That was his year of birth.
It stands for Assistant Director.
OK, so was it part of the story, the coffin?
Yes,
Right.
it was the death of a very loved character had
Which
occurred
character?
before, called Damien Grant.
Your fictional son?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bringing back memories. Remember Damien died in
I know
Brookside?
Damien, yeah.
Yeah.
Simon.
Simon, who...
Simon O'Brien.
What did you put in the coffin, Sue? A body or something?
We put Simon in.
Well, hang on, wasn't Simon...
Dead.
No, I know that. Was Simon supposed to be in the episode playing himself as a dead body?
No.
So you would never have seen what was in the coffin in the story?
Yeah.
But you decided to ring up Simon and say, you know you're upset because you've been written out of the show. Is there any chance you could come in unpaid one more time?
Yeah, I thought that would be a great idea.
And so he wasn't meant to be in work that day?
No, he'd finished. He'd been stabbed.
He wasn't meant to be in work ever again.
So I went to Francis and said, what do you think about hiding Simon in the coffin and, freaking everybody
But
out?
how did you freak people? Because the coffin had the lid on.
Because he could jump out.
He could or he did?
He did.
And who did he scare?
Well, he scared most people, but in particular the priest.
So, Sue, when you decided to do the reveal of jumping out,
well, he couldn't stay in there very long, but
No.
we knew he had to
Hello,
come
that
out.
bloke under the patio was there for about 6 series.
True. So we had a quick rehearsal, and then we go for a take, and during the take, the coffin begins to shake, and this eerie noise comes out of it, and it bursts open, and Simon sits up.
What does he say?
Hi.
Did he not think to use the traditional boot?
It probably doesn't make much difference, does it?
No,
If
the thing was
apparently
the
dead
action.
bodies jumping out of a coffin, people aren't going, what's he going to say?
And what did the priest say?
That's when I thought we'd gone too far, because the priest
'Cause he
went
had a heart
green
attack and
and we
died.
went...
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least there was a coffin on hand.
Now, what about Jay?
Jay, remind us again.
us, Jay.
Well, this is Francis, and basically we got a speeding ticket for driving a motorised sofa.
Right,
down the
why
road.
was this sofa motorised? Was it one of your renovations?
No, the sofa was one of my renovations, but the motor underneath it belonged to Francis.
What was he going to do with it then? I mean...
Basically takes a man to, car enthusiast shows and just drives them round.
So hang on, what speed were you going?
We was doing about 20, I think it was about 23 miles an hour. It was a 20-mile zone.
And you got into trouble for it?
Yeah, Francis got a ticket. I didn't get...
What do you mean a ticket?
It was the old bill, the police caught us.
Oh, the police actually stopped you?
So it's got
Yeah.
a registration on it?
It's got a registration on the front and the back of the sofa.
Right.
On the arms?
No, not on the arms. No, on the back.
You know the arms are famously at the side, not the front and back. What's the mechanisms for driving this thing?
You've got a flat bit for your feet,
Yeah.
where the pedals are, and then the steering wheel kind of was on a shaft which controlled what was underneath the sofa. And I had to do something in the arm where it could open up, and then you have the wing mirror in the back that you could see.
Sorry,
it
is
had
this
to
a
be
James
roadworthy.
Bond film? The wing mirrors open, come up like that.
You lift up the arm, and then you pull up the wing mirror.
Why
and
don't
then
you just have them as permanent fixtures?
Because you want it to be a sofa sometimes.
What, you drive it into your lounge when you want it to be...
And can you talk us through the bit where the police pull you over? What was it? Was he on a moped or something? Motorbike?
Oh, he was in a kitchen cabinet.
It was just there. They was just there. The police do just turn up sometimes.
Could I see Kevin's hands?
Whose hands?
Whose hands?
Who's Kevin?
It's Francis.
Could I see the gentleman's hands?
Francis, would you hold your hands up in front of you, please? There they are.
Are they the hands of a mechanic?
Green suede shoes
They look
and
very
hands
soft,
like that.
don't they? Look very tender.
They do look...
Thank you, Francis. Now then, what about David's story, the bouncy castle?
Yes, when were you on a bouncy castle?
Last summer, actually.
What was the occasion that had a bouncy castle?
It wasn't an occasion, it was a place.
Where was the place?
Inflatable World. No. It was Blenheim Palace. They have a sort of children's bit.
Yeah.
And one of the entertainments there is a bouncy castle.
Well, it's a bit awkward, this, because it's happened before to you, David. Were you on your own?
No.
Finally, you've remembered to bring your child with you to one of these things. Yes. Yeah. So you're with your daughter and your wife?
Yes.
And was it your real wife or your inflatable wife?
It's my real wife.
And you're bouncing on the castle.
I didn't initially get on the bouncy castle. I was encouraged on by my daughter.
Right. And how much was it to go on the bouncy castle?
I can't remember.
Have a guess.
I think... OK.
See if you're in touch with the real people out there.
I think it was £7,000.
What about the castle itself? Because I know you're a great fan of castles, you're a historian. How did the structure...
Well, I would say it was historically laughable. There was no recognisable keep and curtain wall situation.
And how did this make you feel? Angry, I'm imagining.
No, I think you're massively overestimating the extent to which I expected it to be historical. I've seen them before. I know. In many ways, I don't think it's particularly their aim to say, yes, this is precisely the kind of military architecture that made Edward I such a successful king. I don't think that was even in the minds of the people who designed it, and I'm fine with that.
So you went a bit too far. So did you start off by bouncing normally and then you just got carried away?
I got on the edge. She was sort of towards the back corner, and I moved towards her
in a bouncing fashion.
Well, it turned out
to just walk over there and start bouncing because you thought I'm a stickler for the rules. I better bounce because it's a bouncing castle.
I would say that in trying to walk over there, I developed a more than usually bouncy gait.
What happens then?
Holding hands a bit.
With your daughter?
And then bouncing.
Were you
then we sort of bounced away from each other.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Did you have an argument? Did you bounce away from each other or did she bounce away from you? And you started going, well, of course, this is historically inaccurate, isn't it? Bounce away from it! Bounce away from it!
Try and fit a portcullis to this, I said.
Worse that you don't want to hear from a fully grown man on the bouncy castle. Would you be willing to give us a demonstration of what you considered normal bouncing and then how it got a little bit out of hand?
No, I would not.
Just the vertical bouncing. There were no star jumps, there were no somersaults, no knee jumps. You know, on a trampoline, you jump and you do a knee, and then on
maybe
knee,
that.
bum, knee, bum, knee, bum, stand.
Hang on, is that an ambulance?
I didn't do knee bum stand. I might have done knee stand.
Really? I don't see you doing that.
You weren't there. Certainly didn't.
Makes two of you.
I certainly didn't do.
Right, we need an answer. So, Lee's team. Is Francis Sue's pranking pal, Jay's sofa speeder, or David's castle custodian?
I mean, I've rejected Francis as a mechanic because of his hands.
Right. If he's got soft hands, he could work in television because they've never done an honest day's work in their life.
There was good detail with Jay's. Actually, I don't know if it was quality detail, but there was a lot of it.
Do you think
He was full of it, I'll give you that.
I don't think you can get registration plates.
Oh, you
for a
definitely
sofa.
do. You absolutely do.
Well, you can get
Not
them
for a sofa. No. Don't be thinking you've got to go home, Bob, and go, all right, Lee Mack told me that you've got to get number plates for the sofa. No, only if it's turned into a vehicle do you need to get... You'd have to get headlights for a sofa.
DVLA wouldn't issue them.
Yeah, but there's...
Say, well, apply to DFS, not us. So are you going for Bouncy Castle?
I think David would be reluctant to get on a bouncy castle. I
don't dispute.
I don't think he's kicked
I
off
think
his...
David would be reluctant to just go out of the house.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Bob. I think it might be Sue.
You think it's going to be Sue?
Yeah.
Sue!
OK.
We're going with Sue, we're not changing our mind.
Saying it's Sue, yes?
Definitely Sue.
OK, so, Francis, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Francis, and together Sue and I...
With the body and the coffin on both sides. Yes, Francis is Sue's pranking pal. Thank you very much, Francis. Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies, and we start with... It's Bob.
I once masterminded a daring heist on a campsite tuck shop.
David's team.
Okay. Where was the campsite?
Hexham.
What did you steal? What did you take?
Jay, my memories of this are quite vague. I was only 15.
OK.
15.
Okay, yeah. You must still remember what you took,
Yes,
though,
but it's like picking bits of pollen off a mouse's handkerchief. So don't get all forensic on me.
Don't ask him any questions.
Yeah,
all right? Decision and move on.
We were invited to just believe him.
Just tell us what you do remember, Bob.
Not in general, about this story.
I remember...
Remember me and Jean? She was lovely.
The teeth fell out.
You remember that, don't you?
The teeth fell out. There was a lot
remember
of wind.
waking up in Threshers? Don't you?
So, it was Hexham.
It was Hexham.
And what sort of a campsite? Was it tents or caravans?
It was dormitories, wooden.
Yeah.
It's coming back. Wow, it's amazing when you. And it was for gifted children for the summer.
Is that what they told you, Bob?
Yes. There are people there, interesting people with different gifts.
What was your gift?
And they were allowed to bring a friend?
There was. So there was people who were good at pottery, people good at art, people who were gifted at fencing, or...
We're all very curious to know, Bob. What were you good at?
I was there because of my special abilities at football.
And the camp wasn't just for children who were good at football, it was for children who were good at a wide range of things.
Gifted children.
Right.
So you were proposed by the school or the local authority. It was huts in a pine forest, a place where you could canoe, a place where you could pot. Yeah.
All boys?
All boys in my dorm. Yeah.
Do you remember any of them?
I was with Pork Chops Johnson. He was called that because a very thick layer of fat across his back. Pork Chops Johnson. Because this is a criminal enterprise, I'm not using their real name.
Oh, of course, yeah. Was it Lamb Chop Jenkins?
Lamb Chop Jenkins, he just had a thin bone. And there was the mole.
The mole?
The mole, they're the two people that I carried out the heist with.
Why did you decide to do this heist?
Well, it was the evening.
Yeah.
And the nights had gotten quite long.
Winter was drawing in. For some reason, the gifted children hadn't been picked up. Being left there to fend for themselves. See if among their gifts are foraging and surviving the cold.
Well, never a better equipped group of people to be abandoned. We had archers, potters,
footballers. Those are the key things you need. Sort out the archery and the football, then we have a civilization.
So, it was evening.
Yeah.
And there was a tuck shop there. Well, it was one of the huts. What we noticed, right, was that the tuck shop was on a slope, right? So there's an angle created, yeah? It's at an angle, I'm not very good at it. Say if a duck went quack. Yeah? But not at the angle if it went fox! So about that, so we had this, so I had an end that was raised, and they'd filled that in with stones and soil. Right. So we went down there.
Oh, what happened?
Well, first off, of course, the mole removed the stones. And then Paul Chop Johnson, he slid in and with that magnificent back.
I would have thought he's the last person to be sliding for on. The man with the biggest back.
Above him is floorboards. Bang!
Oh, you mean he used his back to get the floorboards up?
Yeah, got one up. Then
Is that when small head Bob went through?
So he gets in.
He gets in. We heard an engine start up, so I gave out the cry, a warning. Whiffle.
What?
Go. Right. We went.
So you heard somebody. So did you get anything?
Yes.
What did you get?
A box of cereal.
One packet of cereal.
What did you do with it after?
Well, we ate it in the dorm with everyone in the dorm.
Oh, with everybody in the dorm.
Did you eat it dry?
Yes. Well, we put a bit of urine on it. Then.
What do you think, David?
My instinct is it's not true, but it could be true. I mean, it's Bob.
I don't think it happened.
So you think it's a lie?
I'm going to go with Sue. I like the story, but I think it's a lie.
I think we're going to go lie.
You're going to say lie?
I'm braced. I'm braced for an odd experience.
So, Bob, was it the truth or was it a lie?
I was telling the truth.
And that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that Lee's team have won by 4 points to 0. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.